Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Eve with me, Alfapiomega. Now, today we're gonna do a couple of things. First of them, I'm gonna do some trading, because I had fun with that before, and now I'm sitting on some 85 million ISK. Now, yes, some of this was donated by my kind subscribers to me, but I made a hefty chunk of that myself because I spent some money, and it's good. And I'm especially happy because this amount of money is allowing me to do some trading missions which are really good. There's a page called Eve Central which tracks the different prices in different regions and different systems with quite high accuracy. It's to be expected that there are sometimes things that are really bad, or outdated, but for this one, I found a pretty decent trade opportunity for me. So we're gonna go and buy this 21st tier Overseer's personal effect. I have absolutely no idea what this is. It's just obtaining a Dead Space Overseer's personal effect is proof that you have finished clearing all major obstacles in a Dead Space pocket and decimated the leading figure. Anyone that procures an OPE from the pirates themselves, their bases, or from guarded containers can sell them to Concord or DED for a reasonable amount of cash. Concord has rated Dead Space Overseers by the threat they pose to society and divided them into tiers that dictate how much a seller gets for their effects. Interesting. Well, someone in one of the systems is selling this for 78 million ISK, and someone else is willing to pay 80 million ISK for this. So we're gonna go pick this up. I'm gonna buy it now. Above regional average, huh? Well, I'll buy it anyway. And we're gonna go and pick it up because there's someone else who's buying 5,000 of these things. Imagine the money he has to have so that he's able to get this. But it's a living, and we're gonna get there soon enough if we're patient. So I'm gonna go to Rents now and try to get this thing for myself, and then it's about 5 further jumps away where I can sell it and make 2 million bucks, just for going there. So we're gonna go to A Store as a first thing and jump from there. It's actually not that far, I think, yeah. So we're gonna go to A Store, then Lustrevik. Where's this one? Oh, I can see Onga, then Ging, Frarn, and finally Rens. And from Rens we will go to that space where we're gonna sell it. Okay, we're already on our way through and up to the next adventure. I had a streak of good luck yesterday with trading where I'm gonna show you. Yeah, here I bought a power circuit for 52.9 million, and I sold it for 55.96 million. Or actually, I bought like 60 of them here, 40 actually, 40. And I bought 59 for this price and 1 for this price, and sold 60 for 83.94 million. So that's actually how the trading works, and I was afraid of trading a bit. But then I found out that I can do something called stealth trading, or I call it that way. I don't know of anyone who would call it that way, but I call it stealth trading because you actually do it in a ship that's not meant for trading, like our Weather Destroyer here. Okay, next is Onga. So no one is really suspecting that this kind of ship carries something really valuable. And when you check it out, not that we would trade in an area that is accessibly dangerous, but yesterday I went through some 0.3 sectors on my trading mission, and I was kind of afraid there because if someone attacked me there, there would be no hope for someone coming to my rescue. But who would suspect that a little destroyer like this carries about 80 million worth of things on board? Huh? No one. But yeah, that's how I trade. And I'm very grateful that I was able to get the cash donated to me, because grinding that amount would be awful. It would take like 5 to 6 hours of mining or running some missions. And you guys mentioned that for you it's like 20 minutes of fighting, which is something you guys enjoy way more than I enjoy AFK mining. However, I did some AFK mining as well, and I got a couple of reprocessed minerals, which I intend on using when I figure out what I want to purchase. So we'll look into that later on too. So we're almost at our target, which is Rens. Just Ging, and then this Farn, and then Rens. Rens is actually a really good place to do stuff like trading. I've been there a couple of times already and purchased some nice stuff. I actually thought as well of doing some bulk trading, because there's, for example, a ton of antibiotics or frozen food, which is low yield but very small things. And if we manage to get our hands on large quantities of these, I'm pretty sure I could do some hefty profit out of that. However, those would... Oh, why don't I show you? So frozen food. Yes, here. So you can see there's big amounts of them. They're sold in higher prices, but see, this one is sold, for example, for 90 ISK in somewhere called Ebodold. And there's a couple more like these. And there's actually a couple of people buying them for a decent price. Hell, if I just went around and picked up all of these cheaply, I could sell this. That could be a good trading mission today. I would do that off cam, of course, because that seems like a hassle. I just have to go individually to each of these systems and purchase it, but look at that, there's actually a ton. Oh, these are really cheap, but for example, if I bought these and these and these and these and sold them for this amount, yeah, there's a 20 ISK difference on each of these, so I would make around, how much? 13,000 times 20, so about 250,000 ISK for each one of these. Yeah, I think I actually might want to do that later on. These things are really small, but you can see that there are huge quantities of them. So, I'm actually gonna check the prices at the target region, which is the Citadel, as well, when we get there. It might be worth buying this stuff here and then carrying it over there. So Brutal Tribe Treasure is nearby. Yeah, trade is something that I decided I really like and that I will need a lot of skills for later on, but so far it seems fun. I'm at 1.45, almost 46. What? You've challenged you to a duel? What the hell was that all about? So we're gonna get... No, that's how that go. Here, we have the Overseer. So I'm gonna get it, and we are going to launch and set our destination, but I'll be right back. I need to check where the system that we need to visit is. Okay, I figured it out. It's called harddrive. I'm not sure where that is. I think I've been there already. It's such a weird name. Yeah, it's a kind of a safe trip. It's in the Metropolis region, so we'll see different prices when we are there. So yeah, let's undock and go check it out. We have that thing, right? Yeah. Holy fucking shit, imagine carrying something like that. So, jump to fraud. We challenge you to a duel. Accepting this challenge will enter a limited engagement, during which period Concord will permit us to settle our differences. Decline. Decline. Go fuck yourself, man. I'm carrying way too valuable cargo to fuck with you at this point. I have no idea who he was anyway. Mission offer expired. Skill training completed. Trade level 3 and mechanics level 4. Yeah, I want trade level 4. Yeah, evasive maneuvering is almost done, so we'll need trade level 4. Reason for this is because later on, when I get trade level 5, actually I think I'll do trading first. When I get trade level 5, I can get accounting. And accounting lowers the amount of money you pay on taxes. On level 5, it actually halves it. So it's really good to get it as fast as possible, and then you can enjoy the profits coming in. So Mayrakov, are we? No, that's still Heimatar region. So I need a bit more to get to Metropolis. I've been so far trading only between these two places, Metropolis and Heimatar. Okay. Ivar. Jump. But yeah, I'm really thinking that that frozen food might not be a bad thing. These are really cheap, but holy fucking crap, they're everywhere. Is it worth picking up these little amounts of food? These ones I kind of like, and I would pick them up because we might get some really nice results from that. But 45,000, yeah, that's... Just picking up like 2 of these would be good enough to get and finish some of these trades. Though this one, for example, would be preferable as the cheapest one than these ones. Maximizing the profit is really important, but I'm so far really, you know, confused on how to like decide on a good pathway, because for example, there's so many systems, and you would need to create your own waypoints, you know, and your own way, so that you don't spend hours after hours just going there and back and collecting stuff. There's something that's called contracts, though, that I have been taught about. Where is it? New in-store opportunities. I think it's personal assets. Set a home station and... yeah, create contract. But I can't do this because I'm still on trial account. I want to buy the account... oh, not account. I want to buy 3 or 4, maybe 6 months worth of game time today. But first I want to finish this recording, so we'll check it out probably in some other video, some other time. Once we finish this trade anyway. Yeah, hey, we're almost there. Good. The place that we're going to sell this should be called a Bureau of Concord, which is the space police in this game. So I wonder if it will be as easy as I think to find. Unless the system has 1.0 security, I'm pretty sure that Concord will pretty much run the place. Okay, so Concord Bureau, here, we got it. So it's docked to it. So Concord Assembly Plant and Concord Assembly Plant there. So go my shippy. Bring me towards the star. I actually thought a couple of times about going to visit these distant stars. I wonder what it's modeled like in the game. Oh, holy crap, this space station looks more like a ship.
Docking permission.
It probably is a ship.
Docking request accepted.
Okay, and now we should be able to sell it here for a hefty profit. Yep, 80 million ISK. We'll get 78.8. Well, we made 800,000 on it in the end. So, yeah, let's sell it. And the wallet should show us that we have made 800,000 worth of profit. 78 and 80. Cool. So that settles it. Actually, the station looks really good. I like it here. Might be my new home. Let's check the frozen food here. I want to see if there's some different... Holy crap. Holy crap. What's the cheapest price we could get here? 33,000 here. 33,000 here. 13,000, 12 jumps. That's so far away though. Show location. Wait, no, that's... Show info location. Set destination. Sturt. Metropolis. I want to see the map. Where would this take us through? Okay, one semi-dangerous system, couple of medium systems, and some safe systems. It's quite far away actually. I'm just... What about the buyers here? Well, there are some, but nothing real major. What about the quantities? Oh, this guy wants to buy 957,000 for 0.11 ISK. Well, fuck you, bro. I'm just going to sell it to you. But these are 30,000 pieces. Ishikone Corporation. Altrinur. Ikfe. There are a couple of other things like these in the game that I already saw, like antibiotics, which are pretty much the same way, though there's usually less of them and they cost more. Yeah, see, these guys are selling and the prices are a bit more variant. So someone is buying 1,800,000 of them for 344, which is actually, well, not worth it. 312, that would be, I guess, a bit of a profit, but really, really low. Yeah, there are much better offers here. What's the highest price offer? With the exception of these really small ones. So 368 and 59,000. 358, 358. Can you get like really good? Yeah, for example, this one. If we get these three done, and we could sell them for this, that's about 46 ISK per thing, per piece margin, which isn't all that bad. And people are buying for quite a lot actually. When you see this. In the system they're saying it for 345. 15,000. Yeah, so see, it's just a thing, you know, you need to play with this, you need to buy these things and figure stuff out. You can just buy it in bulk, you know, say 21,193, then would be what? 6 million. And then if we bought a couple of these and carried it en masse with our freighter, actually I think this is even possible. How big are these things? 0.2 cubic meters. So these 20,000 are about 4,000 cubic meters. How far show location. So destination Amenaka. Yeah, but see, this leads through some pretty dangerous systems. Yeah, off-road. So people are selling these at places where you actually don't want to be. I might be able to go there with some of my... well, this destroyer would definitely go there, but it has 400 cubic meters of cargo, so getting this would require like that's roughly 2,000, about 10 trips. On the other hand, we have a couple of other ships that we might want to use for this, but I'm not entirely sure if it's worth. Personal assets. Definitely not the big old nasty. 7 seeds might be better, but I'm not sure what size it has. You know what? I'll just set it as destination. We'll go home and I'll check it out when we arrive there. Sounds reasonable. Okay, so I arrived back. I activated my big old nasty, and I'm looking at what ship it is, because we wouldn't use big old nasty. We would lose. We would lose the big old nasty, but we would use the 7 seeds, because that ship is way more agile and way more suited to some sort of possible combat situation. Though big old nasty, when you look at it, has insane amount of hit points. It's very unwieldy, and I'm not entirely sure it would be capable of running a ship like this. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe in the end I would use big old nasty, but for now I decided we would use 7 seeds for the antibiotics cargo runs. Now, 7 seeds have around 5,185 meters or cubic meters worth of cargo, which is around 25,000 antibiotics. I checked the market extensively, and I found out that the best price you can get for antibiotics anywhere in the system that's worth pursuing is in this system. It's clinked status 0.3 or 03, but they offer 375 ISK per single piece of antibiotics, and they have around 120,000 of in demand. So this would actually be a pretty good place or spot to go for. Now, if we looked at our antibiotics, you could find that there is enough in the system, and if we manage to transport all they want in that little system here in clinked, where the hell is clinked here? Yeah, it's a bit like this. This looks better. So if we manage to, get 120,000 in there, we would get basically, I think I calculated it would be like 12 million worth of profit, depending on what the purchasing, so between 10 and 12 million of profit. Now, it would take a while, I'm aware of that. There are some better things you can do while playing this game, like income per hour efficient, but I'm kind of having fun, you know, doing this trading, so I'm gonna look into it, but not now. I'm gonna go to gym now. I'll probably look into this later on today, when I'm hoping I'll have time later in this evening, depending on when my girlfriend is gonna come back from work. But first, before we go with that, we'll need medium cargo hold optimization for the 7 seats, because, you know, when we're gonna do these runs, we need as much cargo as we can get. So I think that the 2 in Vulat would be the best. There really isn't. Oh, actually, we could save a couple of bucks if we want to. Rents, fuck. Again, well, Rents, I told you, it's the best place. So I just buy 2 of these. Come on, why? Oh, there's this one for that price. And then there's one. Okay, fuck you. Just for doing that little trick with 0.0 ISK. I'm not gonna buy it from you. I'll buy it from this guy, whoever he is. So that will be 2 cargo hold optimizations, and I ought to check that before, but yeah. Anyway, I'll send my ship there to Rents again to get these. I mean, you know, the Trasher, the Bosporan Kingdom, to pick them up, and then I'll probably start buying the antibiotics. You know, this will take a bit of time to getting used to. I have to learn how these things work, but I think things like antibiotics or frozen food are great examples of how you can trade in this game in big sizes. I like this better than the stealth running, and I've been wanting to do this for quite some time now, because again, it's not the most efficient, but for me it's actually fun now, and I think I could do some of this trading. So yeah, I'll see you folks later when I know a bit more about this, and I'll try to tell you guys how I fared. So wish me luck.